This was not part of the plan. Let me back up. I bought this van at a public auction, a 2009 Sprinter under 10,000 miles. For a van pushing 16 years old, that's almost nothing. I was not expecting anything to fail, but it did. So the plan was to get started with the van life journey, the maiden journey, using the van as it was, with very minimal build, and pretty much whatever was in the van, I was going to use that, and any other furniture, shelving that I had lying around at home, the totes that I could use, I thought, I just packed it up and I was going to begin the journey. Before I started the journey, I decided to give the van a nice wash, power wash, and this is what started happening. All the paint chipped off. So obviously the voyage got derailed. So that was going to be there's almost like a futon that actually belonged to we had bought it for my son when he was at the university. It's old but very little used, and it's good. I already tried it out. This fan would come with me. I had these couple of buckets with these bottles, which basically I even use it now to fill up drinking water from grocery stores. Totes similar to this one I stored a whole bunch of tools. I don't know why. I may not need it, but at that time I did have it. This giant fan wasn't going to come with me. I just used it here when I was actually setting it up with shore power. And then as I climb in, there's a partition on the van, and this is how it came when I bought it. I wasn't even going to disturb this. And this is the other side. And some of the wiring was done already. There were a couple of fans here, and there's actually down there, I don't know if you can see it, but in that box is a converter. So basically what it is when you do connect this van to shore power, which is already set up, by the way, here's the second partition. Now that my voyage has been delayed, I'm thinking about removing this partition. This partition is actually causing a lot of problems. You always hit your toes because there's very little room here. You're going to have another small pedestal fan down here. There is no exhaust fan. There's no AC. Here's the shore power that's already been there. Shore power connection. All I did was I just got that adapter plug so it can plug into a regular extension plug. This accumulation of tools happened after the paint disaster and we needed to take off everything. But in any case, this is the only build I did, which is putting in this switch. This is the fill plug for, as you can see, the van came with a water tank. It's just that it didn't have a switch. I added this valve here and then this line, to which I added a shower head, thinking, okay, I could wash off or do whatever in the back side. The only other thing is there was a pump connected to the water tank, but that had it was not functioning, so I got a new one. So this is the only real build I did, and I put some of this. It's not done well, but nonetheless, I mean, I put like some rope LED lights in here. When it's dark, it looks nice, but for now, I think all I'm gonna do is remove this partition, this second partition, which should give me almost like 12 inches of room, if you can see in the corner. More than that, it will look very open. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I mean, the whole idea was to get started. Yeah, the idea was, let's get started with the maiden voyage. Make the maiden voyage, chase the weather, and in other words, chase the cooler temperatures in the higher altitudes in Colorado or even further north in Wyoming. And then maybe figure out what all I need to build, what is absolutely essential. I don't plan to turn this van into a 5-star hotel like I've seen several of them being done. So it's going to be a minimal build anyways, but I should have a very good idea of what all I need. So yeah. I don't want this first video to run too long, so I'm going to split the rest of this story, the rust repair, the repaint, getting the van actually ready, into more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching this one. Come back and check out the rest as they go up. If you want to know the moment they're out, subscribe and hit the bell icon. That's really the only way YouTube tells you. And I hope that the rest of the videos will help anybody that's trying to do something similar. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.